Welcome back, everyone, to this heart-wrenching Minecraft experience in the 1400s medieval world. It's day 4, morning and day 4, and I'm struggling. Don't have a lot of food. I have a little iron. Don't have really a lot of tools. I'm struggling here. So I find these like little podzol things or plants or whatever. So I start collecting them. There's a lot of interesting plants that you can use for like potions in this mod that I wanted to experience with. There was a lot to cover, cover in this mod that I was not even aware of. So I realized that the little ghost blue wraith things were not around. So I presume that they only spawned at nighttime in this biome. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get more resources. I wanted to get some more wood. I wanted to go mining for some ores because I did not like this biome. It creeped me out. There was no animals to kill and get food from. Very little resources around. My ultimate goal was to either build a big medieval fortress or find a house that I can make into a fort over time and start like my own farm and get like animals and pets. And basically defend before the plague comes, because once it hits day 30, that's it. The plague has begun. So I start going to look for a cave. I really was low on coal, and I had barely any iron to do anything with. I wanted to make a shield. I wanted to make a backpack. I had a lot of unnecessary storage. So I climb over this little like bump in the hill, and there's like this kind of like little divot in the area. So there just didn't seem to be much in this biome, which I was pretty disappointed because like I like the colors. The look of it was cool, but it wasn't very plentiful. It was probably hard to live here. So I head back to my house. Wanting to get a few little things. Felt very uneasy in this biome. Like it felt like I wasn't wanted there. It felt I felt uncomfortable. So I started sorting through my supplies. I only had like 11 gold. I had a couple glow mushrooms, only 2 diamonds. I could have made a diamond sword, but I wanted to save that for an enchanting table to be able to enchant stuff. So there was a backpack, which I was very excited about. So I head off trying to find basically anything I could. Food, coal, iron, gold, anything I could get my hands on. So I actually started heading to the pillager outpost to see if I could take them on. I mean, pillagers weren't that hard to really get, but they can swarm you pretty quickly. So I started taking them on, fighting them. Then they started rushing me, so yeah, I needed to back up a bit. Started to use my bow. Found out that this ancient bow that I've had is pretty damn powerful, so I think I was going to hang on to that for a while. Plus, I was really good with the bow in Minecraft anyways, way better than sword PvP. Alright guys, I'm taking over your outpost because I need food. I am desperately in need of food, please. So I approached the outpost, and they're pretty much just kind of everywhere. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay. I got this. Oh my god, I'm gonna die! Oh my god, I'm gonna die! Oh my god, I'm gonna die! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Go! Oh! I wanted to get alloys, but they didn't have any, sadly, because there's not alloys every time at a pillager outpost. It's pretty rare to find them. So yeah, they just kept coming, and I didn't know if they just wouldn't stop spawning. Oh shit! I didn't really know. Shit! There's no alloys. What the fuck? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Break. So I knew the pillager outpost had some sort of food and minimal loot that I wanted. Very, very dangerous with one life. I was a very fragile human being, a very fragile man. Okay, we're here. So I started climbing the stairs, and I found a chest with wheat, little bit of loot, and a moon dagger. Some arrows and a fox hood, which I really liked. Some dark oak, bottle of enchanting. Oh, my fox hood. Oh yeah! So I left the pillager post. Got what I wanted. I didn't want to explore the African village yet because I heard that Buroko, the Sun Chief, was extremely hard to kill. Like the many customized mobs in this mod pack, like snow beasts and creepy ass cave dwellers. So I start crafting here. I start making some bread, getting a little bit more food. Start making some dark oak planks, more sticks, everything I could think of. It was a rough start. But I think that's pretty much for anyone who wants to try out a really hard mod pack. It's always a rough start. Also realized that the birds that shoot arrows at you, you can shoot them as like arrows. It's pretty fucking cool. Also found out there's gorillas, all kinds of stuff in this book. And I realized as I continued to explore these biomes, I would discover new mobs and they would be added to this book, which was pretty cool. So I started storing things away. I was getting ready to leave. I did not want to stay in this biome. It was a very frustrating area. I did not like it at all. It also was starting to get dark. Before it got dark out, I found some coal and like a cliff face, which was nice. I wanted to collect as many plants as possible as well, and there was a bunch of interesting ones in this biome, which I found out when I hit F3 was the creeper forest, I believe, or creeped forest. It reminded me of like the blue forest in the nether, kind of, except there was no blue trees. Yeah, there was some plentiful flowers and stuff here, but there wasn't much to go off of. So it was starting to get dark. I was looking at the sun and angling the time of day, and it was roughly probably evening, or about to be evening. And I was basically just assorting my supplies, figuring out what I want to take with me on my journey here. I wanted to find a structure. I wanted to find a place where I could build something, or where I could stay at and actually start building a fortress, a castle, to fend against this like terrible world where everything wanted to kill you. Made some iron leggings. So it was about nighttime, and I was ready to sleep. Day 5. Brand new morning, brand new day. The wraiths were back, so that was lovely. So I decided to take a couple of my things, as much as I could think that I could carry. Apparently, a backpack, I think, was leather and string and one other recipe ingredient that you needed, but of course there were no cows in this area, so I couldn't get leather. So I headed off, saying goodbye to my little homestead. And moving on. I was a little bit sad. I was leaving my little rustic hut, but I left my furnace and stuff there because I could just make another one, and I didn't have much room. I came across this weird ass like creeper face. What the fuck? It was like in the mid, like it was like just this weird structure. It's like a creeper face. Started to break into it, and it was nothing. It was just like this weird, like monolith, kind of like ruin thing. And there was like nothing in it. Apparently, there was lore to this mod. There's a lot of creatures, a lot of like actual factions that you can like start your own kingdom, and you can like hire villagers to work for you for farming and blacksmithing and mining and crafting and building and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. But you would have to like get a bunch of villagers and you have to bring them to your area to do that. Oh! Hi! Is that a marble? Oh! Whoa! She's pulling me towards her! What the? No! 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 God damn it! Maybe it'll be romantic. I am a pirate. Ah! 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 Stop! 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 That was so scary! I'm out! I'm out! I'm out! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Oh, my heart's racing right now! Oh! Holy shit! Holy shit, I hate this place! Get me out of this fucking biome! So I realized that there is another big expanse of open ocean at the edge of the creeper forest. So once again, we had to set the seas. And you can make an actual like sailboat with sails and sail, and they're easier to maneuver and stuff. There is a sailing pirate mod pack, which I will be doing a bunch of Hundreds Day videos with different mod packs throughout. You better not be over here, Ariel. Oh yeah, apparently you can get attacked by sea serpents in this fucking mod. You stay away from me, I'm already traumatized. So I start once again heading to the open waters, trying to, you know, be safe and not stumble upon anything that could kill me in 3 hits. So just keep sailing and sailing, essentially. I needed food. That was my main priority, was oars and food and finding shelter. So as I was sailing, I came across this like underwater whirlpool waterfall ruin. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh shit! I creeped to the edge. Oh, there's a chest down there. Fuck it. Oh! Found some pretty good loot. Found a diamond chest plate, battle axe, another diamond, gold boots, and flint and steel. Which I did not realize that there was also other realms. There was the Aether, which was like heaven with the cloud people. This is essentially kind of like a medieval fantasy pack, almost. Finally make it to another piece of land. And it looks like it's just like a nice little forest. So I start wandering through a little bit, exploring the beautiful terrain. I have food, a village, a nice place to go to where everything doesn't want to hurt me. Trying to find anything I can scavenge. I come across chickens! Chickens! So there is more ocean, but to my left was like a plain, so I decided to head down that way. Found another ruined nether portal, which was pretty nice. And then like this like African savanna and a cyclops. I didn't have enough loot, enough things to take on beasts like that yet. So I needed to beef myself up before I could battle like big creatures. But we were only on day 5 here, so we had 100 to go. We had 95 days to go, so we were good. There was like this ruined castle as well, and then like bordering a snow biome. Oh, shit, there's a fucking cyclops. Are they bad? Is this like an abandoned like fort? What was that? Is there like a battle going on? Does that happen? So yeah, there was some type of war going on, which happened between different kingdoms. And you could come into the midst of those battles immediately, which was pretty crazy. You could have full-on scale wars and sack and have sieges, which was pretty damn wild. Didn't really know what to make of this place. It looked like it was some type of like, just like a ruined old castle. Something like that. There didn't seem to be any loot, which was very disappointing. It was just like an abandoned area. I tried to get the sheep, and then he came. Oh shit! Oh shit! Fi Fo Faum! Fi Fo Faum! Oh! Oh! I need the sheep! Sir, please! Oh god! Oh god! Ah! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! You can't get me, bitch! Yeah! After running for my life, I found a cave, but it only contained coal. At this point, I've realized that I've already, by day 5, have traveled over 1,000 blocks, which was wild, boys. So I decided to make another furnace and start cooking the little chicken that I had because I needed some sustenance. It was already getting night again, and I was very worried. Very, very worried. It didn't seem like there was a place that I could really, like, stay at. So I thought I'd just, like, run basically through the night. So it was dark. I was in a very cold snow biome. And there was creepers everywhere. Oh shit! Found a structure made of brick and mortar, chilling in the snow biome. All of a sudden, these creepers just are super goddamn fast. What the fuck? Oh shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! I can't see shit, man. What's a frost maw? So I end up blocking myself in here for the night. Day 6, coming out of a red leaf snowy forest. And I was just wandering around. Came across some mooses, and they did some good damage. Oh God! Those are big animals. Fucking 2 tons. Big boys with sharp giant antlers and are super fast. Oh shit! Motherfucker almost killed me. So I kept running, passing by herds of moose. There's moose everywhere. Okay, this is difficult, boys. Oh, another one of these. I came across another one of these black stone structures. Can I just like break in here? I'm probably gonna. And there were some nasty things. You could hear some nasty things in there. Okay, maybe not. I don't think we can get in here. Let me see. I can't break it, yeah. I can't break them. Okay. We're gonna need to find a key to get into one of those. Found out that wall was impenetrable, lads. Couldn't even break through it with any pickaxe, so can I just find definitely needed a key for that. Somewhere fun. Holy shit. Holy shit, there's a house. No. No way. And there's a cave. Right? Oh my god. I'm out of torches though. Fuck. Oh wait. Oh, I don't have any wood. There's a fucking house. Thank you, God. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. So I wanted to explore this cave, get some more resources, some more ore before going to the house. This was like After I ran through the snow biome, it bordered and came into a rainy, lush, tall spruce forest. And seeing that house was literally like a safe haven. It was like a godsend. It was a call from the monks above in the medieval monasteries, the kingdoms of the lords, the good sirs, to bless me with such a safe haven. I was ecstatic. Iron! So I found coal and iron, which was awesome. So after collecting the ores, it was time for me to approach the house. It was already sunset, getting dark again. Time for me to take shelter. There's a crop field! It was in a good area. Hello? Does anyone live here? There was a farm on the side. It was in a secluded, pretty area with a lot of caves and wood and food. There was a little bit of loot in the house. There was storage. I felt like I made a good find. And so this, boys, this is where the real adventure begins. This is where we finally get our homestead. Now, obviously, I decided to live here and make this my house. Start storing some things. Start putting down, cooking some food. I was very excited. This was going to be my house. I was going to end up living here, and I was going to actually add on to it, build more stories, more rooms, more storage places. I was going to add more farms and fruit trees and get animals going so I could breed them and get endless supply of food. And I was also going to plan to explore the areas around, acquire teleportation balls, which teleport you back to your spawn point, which would be my house. So I was excited. I started smelting my iron. I started cooking my food. There was a lot of barrels around to store things, start making a chest, and wanted to start slowly organizing things, making food chests, block, cobble, dirt chests, wood chests, weapons, and armor chests. Potions chests, anything I could find, special items. So definitely when I would get more upgrades, get enchanted stuff, I would definitely try to take on kingdoms, try to take on those towers, outposts, beasts and creatures, explore many different biomes, and take on different bosses. It sounded like a very, very good idea. So, is that a skunk? It's a little like skunk. I was just very happy that I actually had a physical house to live in now. I ended up putting on some music as well, since it had a jukebox. This is where the adventure begins, boys. This is where it starts. I was going to plan to get some factions, get my own little kingdom and village started. I was going to hire some workers, and we were going to build a glorious empire to rule this medieval world. This is the start of it all, my friends. This is the beginning. So get ready for a crazy adventure. Beautiful morning in the forest. Day 7. It was a bright, beautiful morning in my new little flowery forest. So I went down into my little kitchen area and was getting some of my iron. I had a goal to do during day 7. I wanted to kind of get a fence around my little farm, crop field. I wanted to go look for some food. I wanted to mine. I wanted to get some resources and kind of explore the area around me. I also wanted to start slowly organizing things. I didn't really have enough supplies yet to do that, but, you know, you gotta start somewhere, I guess. So I went out, and it was a beautiful day. I really liked the area that I was in. It seemed like it was kind of secluded. It was it had a lot of trees and probably a lot of caves and wildlife that I could find. There was like this cobbled tower that was kind of to the left at the back of my house that I could go explore soon. And I wanted to just kind of not just explore this biome, but explore many others. I wanted to take on bosses, and I really wanted to start a faction. I wanted to start a kingdom and a town. Build like siege walls, catapults, brass cannons, ballistas, crossbows, and basically kind of have this huge protected place, like this base. So I started with crafting some fences to start making like a little perimeter around my crop field, and then later on, as the days would go on, I would make a wall around my house as well, and continue to add on to it. So I started collecting my crops. We had some carrots and some wheat, which was very nice. I could make some bread and use the carrots and the barley to hopefully find some pigs and cows so I can start breeding them. Found a mother bear with her cubs. Started to make some more bread. Started crafting some fences. I wanted to start as a peasant farmer squire and rise up to be a lord and a king. It was going to be a long way, but I believed we can do it. Started putting a fence around a little crop farm just to get some type of gate. Started going through the different crafting recipes. There's a lot of different blocks and items that you can make or find in loot chests. There was underground dungeons with extremely good enchanted loot. There were, boss drops that could give you enchanted weapons and bows. Sadly, I lost my ancient bow. The durability on it actually wasn't that good, and it broke after going through the snow biome. So I'll start making a fence gate, more fences. I really wanted to build this place up. I really wanted to take my time and not rush into this. There was a lot to this mob pack. We had barely touched the surface of not only enemies and villages and traders that we can encounter, but there was so many different areas to explore. It was almost overwhelming to comprehend at how much you could do just in a single mod pack. But I was excited. I was excited to go on a really crazy adventure and have you guys come along with me. So I made some signs. I wanted to start labeling some chests, and actually organize my items for the very few things that I did have. Started putting up signs, labeling some chests, just to have some kind of feel of, legitimacy in my house. Thought it was fitting to name this the gramophone. So I went off to explore. I wanted to go mining and find some food or something. I didn't want to mess with the pillager tower because I already had earlier, and their loot is just god-awful. It's literally just sometimes carrots and potatoes, maybe a few pieces of wheat and some coal, a little bit of wood. It's not a very good, honestly, endeavor to pursue. So I would rather have taken to a cobbled castle than a pillager outpost. Found this skeleton with weird ass armor. There's also different armor in this mod, like very powerful armor and shields that you can make. Found a buttload of coal. I also want to make campfires, and you can make tents as well, and sleeping bags, so you can go camping. Although, since I only had one life, I was kind of nervous to do that, because when you sleep in your bed, that is your spawn point. And my compass that I had, that I found in the house, would guide me back to my spawn point, so I didn't want to lose my place. So I started to explore this area. I found another castle, which I knew. I didn't know they had green coats and armor on instead of blue coats like the ones that attacked us before. So I didn't know if they were friendly, but I was very happy with the area that I found, and I didn't want to like take any chances. I wanted to approach them on another day. So instead I went off into this little like alcove and started fishing because I wanted to get some more food. I didn't see any like animals around, like sheep or pigs or chickens or cows. So that did worry me a little bit. I didn't know if they just hadn't spawned in yet. Oh my god, that fish just passed. Come on, dude. You couldn't have taken a nibble out of my good hook. I also saw a platypus just chilling over there, which was pretty cute. I just started to kind of investigate him. So it was getting dark again. The sun was dipping below the beautiful horizon. But I wanted to fish a little bit. So I put a torch down to give me some light and just try to get some type of food, even if it was only one fish. Finally, I saw a little water stream and I caught a bass, which was pretty cool. Didn't know there was different fish. So it was pitch black now. And I decided to head back to my house using my compass to guide me. And I wasn't that far. So I made it back and did a few more things before I was ready to hit the hay. Definitely wanted to add more windows. I like a house in Minecraft with a lot of glass around so I could see my surroundings. I realized that I actually couldn't cook the fish, like the modded fish, because there was a lot of different types of fish in this mod. And so I realized I had to make a fillet knife, which I didn't even know was a thing in this mod pack. You had to make different knives to cut up meat and like bread and make bake stuff. So I had to make a fillet knife and cut the fish up, which was pretty cool. There's like a form of cooking in this mod, which makes sense because in medieval times people had to prepare a lot of different meals just from the crops and grains and, you know, hunting that they had in the area at the time. So I added a little sign to the front door calling it Jack's Tudor House. I ate the fish and then I went to bed and was ready to start my adventure.